Season 2 was very interesting for me, and I'm going to show you my top heroes right now in this video. And like this, maybe I'm going to give some direction for the people, and I'm going to show you my heroes and in the real combat situations. Some of my heroes is going to be from the season 2, especially I have one legendary or two legendary. The rest of them are from the season 1, and I think there is absolutely great heroes in the season 1 that you can perform the best in the season 2. So directly jumping on the first hero, and this is Carf. Now I make these summons at the beginning of the season. You get to make 20 summons, and every 10 summons you got a guaranteed legendary hero. I strongly suggest everybody go for these summonings. I mean, it's basically free legendary heroes, and you can use your Helios dice there. Anyway, Carf is my first draw. I was not so sure what to think about this bad boy, but when I start testing him, when I start do some missions, when I start do Goblin Lair, Temporal Vortex, all the things presented in this game, this guy is a must-have hero. Now, if you don't have Carf, of course, you can use other heroes, but for me, Carf is the game changer, and that's why he is the right now on the level 100. The first hero I go for this painful flame domain to actually level up, and this is, yeah, Carf. Especially with his ultimate that is hitting the whole map. Let me click little details. Of course, alignment is very good to add to this hero, so I still cannot attack and alignment just to increase the performance of this hero. Absolutely great. You can go for Goblin Lair with him, basically any place presented in this map. Since he's also a good hero for a single target. Strikes an enemy 6 times each, dealing 20% attack, blah blah blah, 25% chance to inflict burn. In same time, the first spell is doing 20% attack, derivate fire damage to the enemy and surrounding enemies, but if they're infected with the burn. So this guy is infecting with the burn, doing huge amount of damage and hitting everything on the field. With the ultimate, the second one is the enemy around the enemy he's hitting. Absolutely great hero. I'm so happy with him, and from him I'm going to jump to the second of my top heroes, and this is going to be Sigret. Now Sigret, everybody know her from the season 1. There is a lot of videos about the Sigret, but still this is one of the best heroes in the game. I mean, no legendary, no epic, no 3-star, no common, no Sigret. Just because Sigret is especially with her spells. Now the specific thing about the Sigret is her spells. The ultimate is hitting all the enemies with debuff. So if you have heroes like Carf, this is absolutely great synergy, a synergy that most of people are dreaming about, and this is huge damage on all the targets, period. So dealing 820 attack poison damage to the enemy and all enemies infected with debuff, with 75% chance to inflict healing, prohibition and attack penalty too. Of course, this chance is increased with the 25% if you have this hero awakened. I strongly, not awakened, I mean leveled up this spell with the screws. I definitely suggest everybody who have a Sigret, if you're in the season 2, use her. If you're in the season 1 and for some reason you don't know what kind of heroes and you still didn't watch some YouTube videos to get some idea about the dynamics of this game, and yeah, this is the hero for you. Sigret is the hero for you. 3-star, easy to get. From the other world summonings, from the normal starlight summonings, from the Helios dice, it didn't actually matter where you're going to get this hero. This hero is a must, I combined Sigret with Carf, absolutely great results. I'm going to even show you one fight in the Goblin Lair. But before I jump to this fight in the Goblin Lair just to see the power of the Carf and Sigret, I'm going to present you the next hero that helped me in my whole progress, in my fights, in the arena, in everywhere, and this is Vorish. Now in the season 1, Vorish was presented with one of the best heroes in the game from the epic side, and even for a legendary, this hero is also a must hero. If you get him, level up him, you're not going to regret. If you don't have Carf, Vorish and Sigret is going to do the job perfectly for you. And not because only here is mostly the debuff part and hardcore damage. What I mean by that is Vorish have this hitting the whole map. I really love the heroes that is hitting the whole map, period. I really love this type of heroes. 220 cold damage 3 times to all enemies with 75% chance to inflict debuff prohibition. Of course, this chance is going to be 100% if you level up this skill with the screws, but still, the debuff prohibition from the Vorish. In the same time, you have attack penalty from the Sigret, and in the same time, you have healing prohibition from the Sigret. Absolutely insane combo that everybody should have in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. I mean, period. Anyway, the other thing that this hero is absolutely good is that he's actually removing one debuff. Now, Glacial Blow deals 120% cold damage to the enemy 3 times. This guy is hitting 3 times every time, so you have to multiply this 3 times with this 120%, but some of the hits may be critical, some may not, blah 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 blah. When dealing damage, there is a 50% chance to dispel one debuff on them. So if you hit 3 times, every hit is 50% chance to remove one buff. So in total, if you hit 3 times, there is a big chance you actually remove 2 buffs. Absolutely great hero if you have some boss that is boosting himself like I don't know, and you want to remove these buffs. And most of the bosses, for example, not Grateful Venom, the other Grave of Curse, this guy is boosting with huge amount of damage, and when he hit you with this big damage, he's going to provide himself with huge shield. So definitely Vorish is also a must-have hero. And here comes my combination. My combination is Carf, Sigret, and Vorish. Absolutely insane combo. Absolutely insane combo. So as I promised, I'm going to show you how the things work, baby. So right now I don't use any tank. I just don't need tank to start with. The goblins have to be on one place, but since my heroes is hitting the whole map, these goblins is going to get these debuffs. And the main hero here is Sigret. I'm going to show you even the damage though. Like you see, Carf is doing huge amount of damage, but Sigret hit after him, and Sigret is getting huge amount of damage. Everything is clear, easy peasy. Right now my heroes don't have the best gear in the game. I'm still with some epic gear, but still I get a legendary gear. I see in the arena Sigret's hit for 45,000. It's basically one shot my heroes, period. One shot. He shot you and you're dead. But anyway, this is just one small example how powerful is this combination between Vorish, Carf, and Sigret. This is Goblin Lair 2, the final stages, stage number 5. So right now the goblins are level 100. It's not so easy to kill everything, but yeah, I do my best, especially with Carf and Sigret. I think it's going to be like 25%, something like this, but you see the synergy here. And I'm going to jump to other heroes like this one that you see right now. This is also one of the heroes that I'm going to use in the season 2, and it's going to be one of my top heroes. And I'll explain why, of course. Okay, right now we kill everything, 25 seconds. We're going to receive some experience potion. Of course, they're always welcomed. And yeah, so the next one is a poison again, and this is Tegamorphin, something like this. I'm not so sure do I pronounce this name correct, but this is my other guy. And one of the main reasons, I don't know if you can actually see that, oh my god, I have so big head, but one of the main reasons is his Captain Aura. Attack Aura, increase all allies attack by 30% in the all battles. This is very important since every attack boost is great. This actually works in the arena also, because Captain Auras sometimes are separated. You can use specific auras. Maybe I'm going to give, for example, one of the other heroes like Usha. Her captain is increased blah 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 24% in the dungeons battle. When you see in the all battles, this is absolutely great sign. And there is other thing about this hero, and his normal attack is when hero deals damage to an enemy, there is a 25% chance to inflict one debuff. Now debuffs are you can get pretty different debuffs here: attack penalty, recharging speed penalty, healing prohibition, accuracy, debuff prohibition. Now for me, recharging speed penalty, attack penalty, and healing prohibition is the top debuffs from these 5 debuffs. But still, even if you get any of these debuffs is fine. But there is one other weapon for this hero, and this is his ultimate. Summon Magic Nexus that was 8 seconds in the target area, dealing 65% poison damage. Now the damage is not that much, let's be honest, this is not that much damage, but every seconds. So for 8 seconds you have to multiply these numbers here. When Magic Nexus exists, enemy who die cannot be resurrected. Okay, but this is not the important part. This is our area that is hitting multiple targets. And from the first spell, these targets is going to receive debuffs. They're going to receive debuffs because this hero is hitting them. And all the debuffs on the enemy bosses, multiple targets, is something that is welcomed in Dragonheir Silent Gods. Since in Season 2, all the bosses, everything is buffed. Venom, Grateful Venom, for example, was in the Season 1 only 2 circles around the boss. Right now is 4. You get the idea. Everything is buffed, and this is absolutely normal. You're gonna get a lot of heroes by playing Dragonheir Silent Gods in your progression. In the Season 1, you're going to get a legendary hero that is Eric. I'm not so happy with this hero, but this is topic for the other video. And you're going to get 2 legendary heroes in the Season 2 when you perform 20 summons with the Helios dice in the Season 2 exclusive summoning. So you're starting building this roster with a lot of heroes, and you're going to start getting more and more legendary heroes. So it's absolutely normal. The game actually improve the damage, the defense, the everything of the bosses each season. So I think this hero is absolutely great, and I'm still going to level up this hero till these days because it's very helpful. Now the other one is my main hero. Everybody know that they should go and level up their heroes, and the most big impact and power of this hero is you can switch the elements. Now with the fire, you're going to do massive damage to multiple targets, also the single target, and you're going to give 20% attack up. If you change to the frost, you're going to give shield for 10 seconds, so you're going to increase this this defense with the shield. Also you're going to increase defense up 60% for the first 10 seconds. And if you go with lightning, you can fix some kind of silence and stuns and stuff like this. You get the idea. It's more flexible. Your main hero is more flexible just to adapt him for the specific cases you need. If you want to go for Frost Domain, you're going to put this hero on fire, and you're going to have one strong hero that is going to fight with you in the Frost Domain. When you jump to the Fire Domain, you can switch this hero to Frost, providing you with some kind of shields, defense up. You get the idea. You can just change this hero, and I think this is absolutely great. Now the other hero I definitely love and I get in Season 2, this is Garios. Now Garios is one of the heroes that I was surprising that this hero exists. Seriously, hear me out. First of all, he have a healing, 600 defense, dispel all debuffs from the hero, and heals all allies for 600% defense. Right now my Garios is not builded the correct way. He have more HP from the defense, but if you increase the defense, this hero is going to heal like crazy. In the arena, I see Garios heal for 45,000 HP. It's like 2 times healing a specific hero. Absolutely great one. So yeah, definitely I suggest if you get him, this is going to be your main tank. This is going to be your main tank, maybe for the places where you cannot use him. for example, I think maybe the Frost domain, you cannot use him, or yeah, something like this. I think in the Frost domain you cannot use him since he is going to receive 60% more damage. You can go with the Horus as a second hero, but the main tank for the main progression is going to be the Garios. Period. Absolutely great hero for the arena, for everywhere, and especially in the arena. This guy can tank five people, 5 heroes easily. Now the other hero I level up is, of course, you need some healer around your tank, and this is Catherine, especially for this debuff immunity. Oh my god. With this debuff immunity for the flame domain, it's going to be way more easy. Also for the Tempest domain, right now the boss also inflict you with some kind of thunder, and you're going to receive more damage, but with the debuff immunity for 10 seconds and also providing with some kind of healing, you're going to increase your survivability by a lot. Also, she's healing and defense up, that is 60%. Absolutely great hero. This hero is, I also use him in my progression on the map. Absolutely great hero. From there, we're going to jump to one of the heroes that in the season 1 was very helpful for me, but in the season 2 I only use her in the Goblin Lair, and right now I'm not even using her in the Goblin Lair. This is Usha, but I don't suggest that much. The other two heroes is Horus and Hexandra. This is your plan B healer and defender for any cases. And yeah, Horus is a free-to-play player hero. You're going to receive him, and also Hexandra, by doing your quest in the game. Basically, in the progression, you're going to receive some heroes that is going to be, let's go, free-to-play player, because you're not going to need to make summons for these heroes. And this is my plan B, these two heroes. Since in the flame domain, okay, not in the flame domain, in the frost domain, I cannot use Garios and I cannot use Katrine, since both of them are from this fraction that is, what is this? Elemental, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. You're going to get a lot of damage from the boss there. So I cannot use them, so I use Hexandra and Horus in these cases. So this is so far my top heroes. There is still heroes that I can level up. I'm going to check it out, because I actually get very nice heroes, and I may start thinking to level up one of these heroes. But so far, this is my top heroes in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. Let me know in the comments your personal heroes. Which one is your top heroes for the season 2 or maybe season 1, depending on which season you are. And see you in the next video.